Alright, what do we got here? A little munchkin with friends to the end, hubris, nowhere to hide, light more. So a little bit of exposed perks. How do you feel about being exposed?
You'll have to start up my Xbox and everything.
How do you feel about being exposed?
Imagine being so bad at the game that you had to cheat. Imagine having hacks and still going down. You're so bad at the game.
Imagine.
Any Mori? No. Just farm you real quick.
Can you also use flashlight and save people?
Oh, medkit's more important to have.
Why cheat?
Because I'm really bad at the game. Man, she's just juicing him.
At no mistakes, lover saluting face, why not? Killers deserve it.
At no mistakes, lover saluting face, why not cheat?
I'm just an overseer. I'm a guardian angel. I'm a guardian Kachel.
He's not cheating, they buffed Survivor. His sitting on a roof sounds like fun.
It's relaxing. Look at the view. You wouldn't want to chill up on the roof in the forest like this.
I test. At no mistakes, lover saluting face, he's healing his teammates too bruh.
The munchkin can't get up here.
Definitely Survivor sided.
For a brief moment before another robs you of it. What hack is this?
All the links are in the bio if you're really interested.
So the killer just can't have fun too high? Why? Can you take killers with you?
Why are you stabbing logs, Chucky?
At no mistakes, lover saluting face, plenty of killers have fun with cheese.
100% no cheats.
Don't you get banned yet?
I don't know what that means.
Do you use Reshade? Killer seems like a chill player. Why hack against him?
I use Reshade on my Epic account, not this one. Guess who's coming?
Solche Spieler Findig Toreg, Traun Sichnik Richtig Zuzagen.
Guys, he's not hacking. Survivors got a bug trust. Exactly. There are killers who are chill about the situation and end up getting a free kill or two for being a player.
Kontin Yaberlirin.
A free kill or two at the expense of losing all the other kills they would have had. It's like, here, I'm giving you a free kill or two. After I saved my teammates like 300 times.
At Imperial Trader, but surely it's better to just let them play legit, no?
Better is subjective. It's a relative term. Some people have fun playing golf. I think that
No
sounds
mistakes,
pretty
lovers will make face, I
boring.
agree, until it isn't.
Some people like martial arts. I particularly don't care for violence.
Cause.I joined.
Some people like mosh pits. That sounds dangerous to me.
The Angel Gams Daner Meinung.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news. I enjoy golf, martial arts, and mosh pits.
Well, you enjoy everything.
I do.
Some people like country music, and to that, I just say
Angelic Blob
yucky.
Mansion Matched Dosek
Yucky.
Halt Spass. If a killer is face camping, yeah, that's fair. But if it's just a normal killer like this guy,
Some people like contemporary Christian rock music.
is your doggo okay?
Those people are weird.
At Rin. Find Soas Trorig. Egallo Killer Odor Survivor.
I also enjoy golf, especially Ricky Fowler and Brooks Koepka. At Angel have Selbernach me Island to have shock face. If you want to cheat, that's fine. Just go play customs.
Thanks. I'll do what you say, because you're my boss.
There's no risk if you do it in customs.
I know, it's like, come on guys, let's go to a custom game so I can cheat against you. You guys want to join customs so I can cheat against you?
It's a question.
The only
That
reason
sounds
why
fun.
I would is
Melding
just to
third
test out
Cheatanese
features and
browse.
theories. You know what I mean?
I remember
I
you
wonder
downloading
if this works when I do this.
The only time I've gone into a custom lobby
At Rin.
with cheating
Shop.
involved was when I was playing Nurse and I was not cheating and I was going up against two of the most infamous hackers in TikTok land, the one and only Echo 7 and
If it's not fun to play
that
against cheats in a custom, how different is that for others?
Gina
Fans?
Jaquifa guy.
At Rin.
from
Dick
Australia.
Glider Sean, Doomed Dawes,
Never had the pleasure.
Gerlich.
So I went up against them. I was in custom matches. We played for a few hours like that. And I was playing legit Nurse, and they were together on a team cheating, and there was also dinner time.
Viewership.
And then there was this girl named Sims. So we had two cheaters. Yeah, Gina Jaquifa. We had two cheaters going against me. And the only thing is, the stipulations, the rules that I put were like, don't do the automatic wiggle out and don't do instant flashlight blinds. Like, if I get it down, let me get my down, you know?
Imperial Trader, yes, I know, sorry.
And so they actually respected
Have you
that,
played
but
with
they
Void
were
to
still... Yeah, I have played with Void. They actually respected that, but they were still using like their speed hacks and their ESP and all that. And so you had, imagine having those two hackers, right, going against you. There was Sim's Take, and she was in stealth mode, like distortion and just rushing gens and being off the radar. And then you had Dinner Time Fun, who was trash talking the entire time. Because we were all in a VC.
When do
Oh,
yes?
I bet.
So to play nurse, right, like sound is really important. So I was already like handicapped going against cheaters. But I was in a VC with them, and he's literally talking trash the whole time. So I can't hear footsteps. I can't hear survivors. That was honestly the hardest part, just not being able to hear anybody. But I got to strangle some of them. We played a bunch of games. There were some games that were like four person out. But there was one game where I got a 3K, I think. And then of course they just automatically got the hatch. And then there were a couple games where it was like 2K or 1K. But I just saw it as a challenge. I wanted to go against it. I figured if I can kill some hackers, you know, it's only going to make me better.
I agree. You know, take advantage of the weak points, if you will.
What do you mean?
Don't just take advantage of the mistakes, vulnerable moments.
It wasn't much to take advantage of because they were rushing gens really hard, and then not only that, but they did things like they brought me to Leary's and they brought like 4 petrified oaks, or you know,
Ooh.
like they were just basically using the dirtiest kind of stuff, you know. So gens were just flying no matter what.
Ed Angel OK, Meld Mish, S Get Mir Besser.
It was frustrating, but it was fun. I'm pretty sure I strangled them all at some point.
What's the hardest, difficult part of using nurse? You said you use your audio, get your cues and all that. Is like, what's the most difficult thing about her kit, you would say? Like, because I would run that perk light-footed, which covers your footsteps. It makes them silent. So having no footsteps, that would be, difficult for you.
What does the perk do?
Just silent footsteps when you're not injured.
So when you're not injured, you're kind of quiet already as it is. So like here, I don't have footsteps, but I had footsteps that sounded like in the grass. Here I do.
I would be careful posting that name in TT chat.
I felt bad for Chucky. Be careful posting that name. What name?
Are you German or are you using translator?
Agreed, Carrot.
Hardest thing? Well, it would be like, I would say like the macro game if you're going against gen rushers that
Imperial Trader, oh
are spread
sorry.
out. Like if they just spread out and rush gens.
Which serve is a quiet one?
Now, if you're talking about in chase, what's the hardest thing is when
No need to
they
apologize.
break line of sight.
Just saying, there are haters who may want to report you if you give them the chance.
At
Breaking
Bridge,
line of
Ace
sight
and Alan are the
and
quietest.
distance.
At call sign, Rosebud, it's okay. We are just worried about haters reporting
So
the
like
bridge.
Leary's and
Seethe.
Hawkins and indoor maps where there's a lot of line of sight blockers, they keep turning. Like in Leary's, if you just make every turn possible against the nurse and you have enough
At Imperial
distance,
Trader, I was
just
just
keep
telling him my
making
name
every
makes him like,
turn. It's really hard to track, and there you're forced to make a prediction blink. But there are other things that are difficult, like the hitboxes, getting your blinks swallowed up by hitboxes and stuff. So kind of knowing that where you can blink and can't blink because something will, like, you might think you're blinking perfectly to get through a wall and somewhere, but there's like some object,
What's
like
your
a desk
in-game
or something inside the other side of the wall, and that hitbox you're not accounting for. So now your blink doesn't go through the wall, because if you try to put your blink somewhere where there's a hitbox, even if it's a survivor's hitbox,
You can always join
then
Discord to make it easier.
it just
greater
like
than
makes your blink fail and doesn't go anywhere. And so it's very punishing when that happens, because survivors can gain a lot of distance.
Default, no add-ons or anything.
I
What
can't. I only
what's
have
her max
Discord on my
distance she can
computer.
get with the blink? I feel like that's
Grid.
my hardest
Unfortunately, I am
part.
using
You know,
Translate.
whenever I
I'm
try
only
and
kind of
use her.
fluent in Spanish, and that's very
Well, first of
broken.
all, you know, chaining the blinks to
I
get a
think-
successful hit, but you know,
I
the
think
distance itself.
the first one I think is 20 meters. And then the second one max, if you got the full distance, is like 12. So I think it'd be like 32 if you got max distance with both.
Sharing is caring, and it is clear beyond all reasonable doubt that Santi truly cares. As
But
evidenced by
here's the
his
thing, you
presence
really
inside
shouldn't
others' team
use your
once fully in
second
this
blink
spectacular streaming
unless you know it's
At
going to
Green
land you a
Cola,
hit.
Okay, just curious.
You actually have to have patience and reserve your second blink. Because the more you use your second blink and the more you swing and miss, the longer your fatigue is. So you use your first blink to position and to travel, and you keep eating the stun on purpose until you position yourself to where your second blink you can get a reaction. That was one of my biggest problems. I would always immediately charge my second blink, and you actually don't always want to do that.
At
Or
Bridge,
if you
I
charge
wish I
it,
was fluent. My
sometimes
mom's
it's
side of
better
the
to
family
just
is
like
German.
hold it and then
ITB
go
be
into
cool to
fatigue
learn.
and don't actually use it. You always want to have 2 blinks ready when you start in a chase. Are you joining in here?
I sent you a request.